Good morning. I'm Elliot Kinzer, data analyst for the South Central Core region. I'd like to spend just a few moments discussing with you a general framework for good data analysis. Data is a big word. It's all the buzz these days. It's coming at us from every direction. Everyone wants data, big data. And in education, it's our challenge to sift through all of this data to actually find the useful data. Data should accomplish two things: either validate something good that's happening in the classroom, or inspire change for something in the classroom. If analyzing data does not do one of these two things, then it is merely a mental exercise and probably a waste of time. Data should really paint a picture that begins a conversation. Nothing ever ends with the numbers, it merely begins. The picture you see on the screen may be clear to some, may not be so clear to others. Maybe if we color the picture, it might help bring about clarity. In order to get a clear picture with our data, we have to have multiple data points, multiple pixels, multiple colors. So if we think of data being separated into three different paint buckets: demographic data, perception data, and assessment data, by using all of these colors and details, we can usually get a better, more accurate picture of our data. Let's talk about each one of these. Demographic data. This is non-academic data. It is data that you can't measure on a test, but most definitely affects how students learn and perform on tests. And we have to be careful. Sometimes this particular data may be used as excuses for poor student performance, but we know all students can learn. Demographic data is very important to understand how it affects our students, but cannot be used as a reason for our students not being able to learn. All students can learn. The next one is perception data. This data is usually gathered through state or district school surveys. Educators really must realize how the community values the school's services and education. That will impact how the school reaches out to the community and even educates the community itself. Evaluation observations are a form of perception data. If I'm going in and observing a teacher, comparing their use of strategies to a rubric, then it is my perception of how that teacher scores on that rubric. And we have the ever popular assessment data. And you'll notice it's not a primary color. It's mixed with different colors and different levels. We have the annual large-scale assessment data. We have the more periodic, maybe on a monthly or quarterly basis. And then we have that assessment data that's happening on a daily basis in the classroom. When we bring about all of these colors, all of these details, it then helps us to have a little more clarity of our data picture. And then the conversation may begin. We can discuss what to celebrate, what root causes might be, where supports and solutions might be necessary. In analyzing your data, it should accomplish one of two things: either validating good things that are happening in the classroom, or inspiring change in the classroom. If analyzing data does not accomplish one of these two things, then it is merely a mental exercise and probably a waste of time.